Come on. Are you serious right now? I went out of my way to plan a date like that, and you're not even going to give me a thank you? Some boyfriend you are. You really think you deserve that type of treatment, don't you? I mean, sure, it was your birthday and everything, but a little gratitude would go a long way.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry, Megan. I hope I didn't put you in a bad mood or anything. At the same time, didn't I thank you a billion times yesterday? It'd be hard not to be appreciative of that kind of effort.
Well, I'm glad you're properly recognizing it. It's not easy getting that much money, you know.
I can imagine. In fact, I'm not even sure how you managed to get it in the first place. I mean, I already thanked you from the bottom of my heart for everything that happened, but maybe that's not good enough. Think about all the things that we did. To start off with, I had no idea that you would actually pick me up in a limousine. That was something really special. I've never ridden that before. Then you and I went to a Michelin star restaurant. The food was absolutely exquisite. It felt like it came from a different planet. It had combinations of flavors that I've never experienced before. After that, we actually went in a helicopter and overlooked the city. I don't even want to ask how much that cost. It was really crazy to see everyone beneath us. Then, to finish it all off, we went to a hotel that had a specialized spa treatment service. That made me feel rejuvenated from head to toe. It was absolutely amazing.
I'm glad you actually have memory of it. I'd be very annoyed if you forgot even one little detail.
How could I? That was a crazy experience for me. I don't even want to begin to think about how much that cost.
Don't you worry about that. This is a sign of how much of a good boyfriend you are. I'm doing this because I care about you. It's not such a big deal.
Are you serious though? I'm pretty sure you spent a lot of money on this. You don't want me to pay it back at all?
No, I don't want you to even think about it. Just accept it for what it is. Anyway, babe, I'll see you at work.
I know I'm late to tell you this, man, but happy birthday. How old are you now? 25, right? Well, if it isn't my best friend, Frank. I'm glad that you actually remembered my birthday this year. Oh, yeah, sure. Of course I remembered it. It's not like I saw you and your girl doing all those crazy things on your Instagram. That is definitely not how I found out about it. I should have thought something like that happened. So, that's how you found out, huh? Pretty hard not to. All the stuff you two did yesterday was pretty eye-catching. I'm pretty sure no one could take their eyes off your story. It was something, wasn't it? I gotta tell you right now, I wasn't expecting that at all. I don't usually put a lot of emphasis on my birthday, but it seems like Megan likes me a lot, you know? She really wanted to pay for all of that. Are you kidding me right now? She's the one that paid for everything? I thought you were a gentleman. I thought you would have paid for that stuff on your own. Yeah, well, I would have under normal circumstances, but she was really pushy about it. She didn't want me to pay. She wanted to cover the whole thing. Now, if that's not a good woman right there, I don't know what is. You better treat her right. You're not gonna get someone like her again. You don't need to tell me that again. I'm thinking like that every day. Don't you get a little bit curious about this though, man? I mean, it's great and everything that she paid for it. It looks like she doesn't want to hold it against you. She did it out of the kindness of her heart, but where did she get the money for that anyway? If I'm not mistaken, she's not exactly in some high position in the company, right? You're not wrong about that. I've looked at her salary and it's not impressive. It's actually quite sad to see. It's a mystery how she got this money. You don't get curious about it at all? I do, but whenever I try to ask her, she says not to worry about it. I mean, I trust her. At the end of the day, her and I have dated for a long time. I know she wouldn't do anything to betray me. I really admire that, man. You really do have a lot of faith in her. So she did this for your birthday. What are you gonna do for her birthday? That is a very good question. What am I gonna do for her birthday? I need to top the experience that she gave me. Well, I actually have a really cool plan in mind. Something that she's gonna remember for the rest of her life.
Wait, are you gonna do something as cliché as propose to her or something?
Hang on a second, how the hell did you know that?
What do you mean?
How did you know that I was gonna propose to her?
That's what you're gonna do, man? Are you sure you wanna do that? You're making a big commitment there.
How can you even doubt me, Frank? You know how close we are. You even said so yourself. She is a good woman. Of course I'm gonna do this. This is a really beautiful thing.
Well, you know what? I wish the best for you guys. I don't know any cuter couple than you two. I mean, you love each other. You support each other. It's just the best thing in the world to see. Hopefully, I can have that someday.
Oh, don't worry, man, you will. You're not such a bad guy yourself. I'm pretty sure the right girl is gonna come around. Anyway, you know what? If you remember my birthday next year, maybe we'll let you tag along for our little adventures.
You serious? I get to go on that kind of stuff just for remembering it? Bro, that is in my calendar. I'm never gonna miss it. Hey, bro, do you have a minute?
Of course I do. I could have my manager screaming into my ear and I'd still make time for my best friend. What's going on?
Well, it looks like you're in a really good mood at the moment. I don't know if I want to talk about this.
What's up? Is the world gonna end or something?
Nothing like that, except, well, maybe your world will end.
What's that supposed to mean?
Can I just ask you a question? How are things going with the lady?
What are you talking about, man? Everything's going fine. It couldn't be better, actually.
Really? You guys don't have any fights or anything?
Nothing like that. I mean, I'd say we're closer than ever. It's nearing her birthday soon, and I'm so keen to make that proposal. The more time we spend together, the more I feel confident about this decision. It's the only thing I feel right about.
You really feel that way, huh? You really care about this girl?
Of course I do, man. What is going on? You're giving me such a weird vibe right now.
Well, look, bro, you're not gonna like what I'm about to say. I'm pretty sure your girl is cheating on you.
What did you just say?
Yeah, I know it's hard to swallow, but it's the truth.
How could you say something like that, Frank? You're supposed to be my best friend and you're gonna lay this on me? Is this some kind of prank or something? Because I am not laughing, bro.
This is actually what I saw.
Oh, so you saw it?
I did. And look, it wasn't some sort of super mega Chad walking down the street either. It's not that typical image of a better guy stealing your girl. But the person I saw her walking with is quite disgusting.
Disgusting?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was with an older man, and not one of those older refined ones either. He was well into his 50s, and maybe even his 60s. It was crazy to see. I couldn't believe it.
And you know what? I'm not believing it either. How could that be true? There's no way that she would do something like that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, man. I mean, she's just too into me. Don't you think that you made a mistake or something?
Well, I was following quite close behind them, and it seemed pretty obvious to me. I even heard her name.
Oh, come on, Frank. You gotta be kidding me right now. This can't be real.
Well, if you think about it, it kind of makes sense. Like, the chances are that the old guy she was walking with is some sort of rich millionaire or something. All those nice little dinners and adventures that you two have had were thanks to him and his money. The pieces come together, right?
You may have a point there. Look, I'll talk to Megan and see what's going on. I'm pretty sure everything's fine, though.
Let's hope it is. I mean, look, man, you're really keen on that girl. I hear the way that you talk about her. I want the best for your happiness. I hope this isn't true.
Hey, Megan, you and I need to have a talk. This is really serious.
Well, if it isn't the best boyfriend in the whole wide world. What do you need to talk about? Can it be over in a couple of minutes?
Actually, no, it can't. This is going to be a really long conversation. Do you have time for a phone call?
I don't really have time at the moment, no. I'm pretty busy with something.
You're busy?
Yeah. Don't worry about what it is, though. Say, how about this? You've got this weekend free, right? I always have the weekend free. You can come over and have dinner at my place. I'll cook you something really nice. Something that's going to put you in a really good mood. What do you say?
All right, well, we'll do that then. I'll come over to your place.
I wonder what this thing you want to talk about is. I'm actually kind of curious. Don't tell me you're actually going to pop the question to me. Oh, who am I kidding? I shouldn't get myself excited right now. I don't want to get my hopes up.
Hey man, so look, I got the evidence. I know what's going on.
You know?
I sure do.
Okay, and what's the verdict? She cheating? Is she not cheating?
Well, I'll let you make a judgment on that one. Take a look at this conversation. Meg? Where's my little Meg? Oh, I miss you. Message me. Meg. Where did you go? I can't believe we had such an amazing time yesterday, and now you're just leaving me in the dark. You haven't left me, have you? Did you get turned off by what happened? I thought we were having a really special evening. I thought it was very magical. I know you were hesitant to come back to the hotel with me. You know what? You have a point. That place looked kinda dirty, didn't it? I mean, it is only a 4-star hotel. Someone with as much grace and beauty as you deserves a 5-star hotel. It's okay, you're allowed to be angry at me for something like that. But hey, I'm feeling so lonely right now. I spent so much money on you, please do me the courtesy of messaging me back. I miss you. Meg.
Look how cute you are, sending me so many messages at this time in the morning. Did you really think I forgot about you? I was just really busy. You know, my whole life doesn't revolve around you. I have other things I need to do. Don't think I'm not thinking about you, though. You're always in the back of my mind.
Oh, Meg, you're gonna make me cry. Do you really feel that way towards me? You must really care about me a lot. If you had to put your love for me on a scale from 0 to 100, where do you think I'd be?
Let me think about that. How about 101?
Wow. I actually break the scale? Maybe I should give you a little bit of extra money for our next date.
Thanks so much, Phil. You're always so kind to me. It's my favorite thing about you.
I know, I love being able to give you money. I love seeing you happy. But you know what? If you really want to get a lot of money from me, you know that special thing that I'd like you to do.
You mean the thing you were talking about yesterday, don't you?
I sure am. And look, I know you're showing a lot of resistance towards it, but think about how much money I'm gonna give you for it.
Look, Phil, I'm sure you're going to spend a lot of money, but I don't feel comfortable with changing your diaper.
Oh, why not? We can just ease into it. I'll only leave a couple of skitties at the start, and then we can get into the real stuff. Obviously, I'm not gonna put you through the ringer right from the start.
Yeah, look, I don't even know if I can handle the skitties, if I'm being honest.
Oh, man.
And you know what, Phil? I need you to promise me something right now. I'm getting very uncomfortable. If you keep talking about that diaper thing again, I'm not going to be able to meet you anymore. Are we clear on that?
Okay, Meg. I'll be on my best behavior. Make sure you see me this weekend, okay?
Okay, dude, what the hell am I looking at right now?
Yeah, I know. It's pretty out there, isn't it?
This has to be a joke or something. How did you come across this?
Well, look, she's in the shower at the moment. I've always known her PIN, so I was able to get into her phone really easily. After that, I took screenshots on her phone and sent them to mine. That's how I've been able to show you the photos right now. I'm kind of regretting that I did, to be honest. I mean, I'm pretty turned off by this.
Who the hell is this guy anyway? When he was walking with her on the street, I thought he was pretty normal, but this is the type of stuff they do? He wants her to change his diaper? I don't even want to begin to think about what other stuff they've been up to.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Anyway, man, what are you gonna do about this?
What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get rid of her. This is disgusting.
Hey, Phil, what are you doing? How come I get out of the shower and you're not here anymore? Are you seriously just leaving in the middle of the night? You should at least tell me something. I'm worried.
Don't talk to me, Megan. You and I are finished.
I'm sorry, what now? Where did that come from? Why are you getting angry all of a sudden?
You know exactly why I'm getting angry. Think about what you've been doing lately. You think I'd be okay with something like that?
Think about what I've been doing? I mean, all I've been doing is paying for everything, right? And I've also been cooking some killer meals. And now you're just gonna ditch me? How could you be so mean?
I know about you and this guy that you're seeing, this so-called sugar daddy. I am disgusted with you in more than one ways, Megan. I am disgusted that you would stoop so low to actually hang out with a guy like that, and I'm also disgusted that you would actually go as far as to cheat on me.
So, you know about that, do you? Well, I don't see what the problem is here. You should just let me continue.
What did you just say?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're taking his money. Isn't that what you want? Don't you love living the lifestyle that we have now?
Actually, no. I just love having my girl be with me and be honest with me. I love knowing that I'm the only one she wants to be around. That's what I love. I don't care about the money. I don't care about the things that we do. I care about your honesty.
So what, you're just gonna break up with me then?
I sure am.
You're such an idiot, Larry. We could have done something good here. Well, let me tell you what. I'm just gonna stick with this guy then, and we're gonna be as happy as we can be. From what I hear, he wants to set me up in my own house and everything. That could have been you living with me. Now you're just gonna have to watch from the sidelines as I become even happier with my life. Hey, Larry. How are you? It's been a while.
Who the hell are you?
Are you kidding me? I know it's been 6 years, but surely you remember who I am. You and I dated, right?
Oh, it's you. What do you want from me, Megan?
Well, look, let's just say that things didn't work out with that old guy I dated. Turns out he was already married. His wife found out about what happened and took all of his money. Now he's out there on his own. I don't have anywhere to stay. Do you reckon I could get back with you?
What the? Do you think just because your circumstances changed, I would care? You're insane.
Oh, come on. You must still like me. Don't you want to marry me? I'm pretty sure you had that ambition back when we were dating.
I'm already married now, Megan.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I'm married. And think about my reaction to you messaging me. I genuinely forgot about you, and I'm gonna keep it that way. Goodbye, don't message me again.
Wait, don't leave me in the dust. You have no idea what's going to happen to me from this point on. You gotta help me out. Larry? Larry!
From that point on, she realized that she couldn't rely on me anymore. She also couldn't rely on Phil, the guy that she'd been seeing, because he doesn't have any money anymore. She tried to use her usual tactic of finding another wealthy man, but none of the rich younger ones wanted anything to do with her. They could already see through her bullcrap. The only people who would even give her a chance at their fortunes were the ones with this weird diaper fetish. She wasn't willing to stoop that low, even if it meant making herself wealthy. She ended up working in some sort of brothel. It was the only place that she could earn money that she deemed decent. She's never going to get a partner that way. Judging from her Facebook posts, it seems they only treat her like some soulless creature. From my point of view, that's exactly what she is. As for me, I'm enjoying my family, and I look back at my ex-girlfriend as an interesting story to tell and laugh at during dinner parties. I don't feel sorry for her in the least bit.
Honey, I just got a call from the hospital. The nurse said Dad passed away a few minutes ago.
Oh my goodness. How did he pass away so suddenly?
He was doing okay last night when I visited him at the hospital. I thought he was out of the woods for the moment. His doctor said there seemed to be a couple more days, but things took a sudden downturn. His condition deteriorated so fast, and there was nothing the doctors could do for him. I wanted to be there for his last moments, but here I am being an undutiful daughter again. I regret not visiting and calling my sick dad more often. I used raising a child and supporting my husband as an excuse, but looking back now, I realized that I was too selfish. I thought I was doing my best, but now I feel like I fell short. On the day he was first diagnosed with colon cancer, I felt like my world was falling apart. He was my rock and only family after my mom's passing early in my childhood. He was everything I had, and the thought of losing him killed me. I remember feeling completely lost and helpless, like I didn't know what to do or how to help him. Over the years, I somehow got tired of watching him go through chemotherapy, hospitalization, and discharges, and I wasn't there when he might need me. I blame myself for not being there for him during those difficult times. He was there by himself all alone. I should have visited him more often and called him more frequently to check in and see how he was doing. I can't even imagine how he must have felt being sick all alone. It's such a relief to know that he'd be happy in a place without pain, but my heart can't accept the reality that I can't see him anymore. I wish I could have been there for him more, and that I could have eased his suffering in some way, because just like he was all I had, I was all he had. I hope that he knew how much I loved him and that he forgives me for not being there for him as much as I should have been. I miss him already, but I hope that he's at peace now.
Don't blame yourself. Do you hear me? It wasn't your fault. You weren't able to be there for Jerry's last moments because I was away from home on a business trip. You couldn't help it. Sarah has developmental disabilities and you were already overwhelmed by taking care of her. You had to be there for her because you're her mom. If you need to blame someone, blame me. I could have been there for Sarah, so you could have been there for Jerry if I wasn't on a business trip. I'm sure he understood your situation. He's your father and he loved you more than anything in the world.
Do you think so? Would he understand?
Of course he would, so don't beat yourself up too much and blame yourself. Just wait for me, I'll be right there. You're the only child, so I'll be there on your behalf for the funeral to greet the guests.
Thank you, David. I appreciate it.
By the way, didn't he have a lot of assets? Didn't you hear anything about it?
I don't know yet.
How much do you think it would be?
He invested in stocks and had a townhouse as well. He also had savings and CDs, so I assume it would be worth about $1 million total. But I'll be able to find out the details when I speak to the lawyer.
What a jackpot! He left us such a great gift.
What's wrong with you? Are my dad's assets really that important? What is this uncomfortable feeling that seems like you're more interested in his assets than in the sadness of his passing?
Oh, that's impossible. You know well that I've always thought of your father as my own father. It's just that losing such a great father like him is more heartbreaking and painful for me than for anyone else. So don't misunderstand me and make me feel sad. I remember when I first met him. He greeted me with a big smile and a hug that made my heart warm. I was so nervous about meeting your father for the first time, but his smile comforted me so much. Although I didn't express my affection towards him very much, I loved him as my own father. I miss him as much as you do.
Thank you for saying that. It comforts my heart.
A sure thing, Brenda. I'll be there for you and stand next to you strongly. I'll protect you, so don't worry about anything, okay?
Glad to hear that. Drive safely and see you soon. Hello, I'm an ordinary housewife who's been married for 15 years and has a 9-year-old daughter with developmental disabilities. My husband and I met at our first job after college and got married after dating for about a year. We almost gave up on having a child, but a precious life came to us when we least expected it, and we were overjoyed. This was Sarah. However, she was born with developmental disabilities. My husband can be somewhat selfish and temperamental, and we had many arguments in the early days of our marriage. However, I tried to understand him because I thought that raising a child with developmental disabilities will also be emotionally challenging for him. I took care of our daughter's treatment entirely by myself, by seeing the doctor and taking her to the therapist twice a week, and I tried not to burden him unless it was absolutely necessary. Looking back now, it was foolish, but I felt like I was responsible for giving birth to a child with developmental disabilities, even though I knew it wasn't my fault. When my father passed away, my husband comforted me and said he would willingly take care of me. I was touched by his words, without knowing what was waiting ahead of me. I couldn't have imagined what kind of twists and turns were waiting for me ahead. Where are you, David? Where did you go in the middle of the funeral? Weren't you welcoming the guests?
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Something urgent came up, so I stepped out for a second. Sorry for not giving you a heads up.
What kind of urgent matter?
It's nothing important. You don't need to worry about it. I'll be back before you know it, so please welcome the guests instead of me while I'm out here. It won't take long.
Who is that woman you're with?
What? What woman? Is that a joke? It is not funny, honey. That joke is not funny at all when we're in the middle of your father's funeral.
I'm talking about that woman you couldn't stop kissing in the car. Who was that slut doing inappropriate stuff with you in my car?
I said it's not funny. I think you've watched too many soap operas. Are you making jokes to try force a smile because the sadness of losing your father is too much? But I am not finding it funny. Such jokes shouldn't be made even for the sake of making jokes.
I said stop playing around and tell me straight what's going on. Don't get me mad. You don't want me to get mad right now.
I mean, what kind of woman are you talking about? I understand that you're going through a hard time because of Jerry, but don't you think it's unfair for me if you make an irrational guy in a situation like this?
How can you be so mischievous and shameless? How dare you bring a woman to my father's funeral and engage in such filthy behavior? Do you think I'm a joke?
What filthy behavior are you talking about? Do you have any evidence? Do you have any evidence showing I engaged in such inappropriate behavior with another woman? I'm not going to stand it anymore if you keep accusing me of what I didn't do when you don't even have the evidence. Do you understand? I won't let it happen even if it's you. You can't falsely accuse me or insult me out of nowhere.
I have a photo in my hand right now of you doing dirty things with that woman wearing vulgar makeup and a cheap dress. I have the evidence in my hand of what you're denying.
Oh, how could you possibly have a photo when you must be hectic taking care of the guests? How in the world were you able to follow me to the parking lot and saw me? That doesn't make any sense.
That's right. I was busy taking care of the guests. But do you know who wasn't? Sarah. Didn't you realize she followed you? She said she saw her dad heading out, so hurriedly she followed you. She followed you all the way to the parking lot calling out Dad on her way, but you weren't able to hear her, probably because you were too excited to see your mistress. She told me with a frightened face that her daddy enthusiastically kissed a stranger in the car.
Did Sarah really say that?
She said she had no idea what her daddy was doing exactly, but she knew that it was a bad thing to do. She thought she needed to take the picture so she could show it to me. Are you sure you're a dad when you showed such disgusting behavior to your daughter?
Are you saying it was possible for Sarah to do all of that when she has developmental disabilities? I thought she was just a fool with mental problems, so it's pretty unexpected. Are you sure she has developmental disabilities? Did you play me by coming up with excuses for her being sick to stay home because you didn't want to work?
What the hell is the matter with you? Do you even know what you're saying?
Well, that seems to be the truth. How can someone with developmental disabilities can take a photo? Isn't that difficult for even a normal kid without disabilities?
Do you know how much effort I've put in for Sarah? I even quit my job to focus on her, to see the doctors and go to therapy at least twice a week. Did you even know that there are different levels of disability within developmental disorders? Sarah is at the level where she's capable of living a mostly normal life. She can distinguish what's right and wrong, and that's why she was able to think to leave evidence by taking a photo. And yet you didn't even care enough about your own daughter to realize that. Do you still think you have the right to call yourself a father?
What responsibility are you talking about? It's your responsibility because you're the one who gave birth to her. You have no right to complain about it. So why did you give birth to a defective baby like her to begin with? You should have given birth to a normal child like everyone else. Then you could go on and have a job and you didn't have to put in any kind of effort. Taking care of your sick child is your job as a mother. Why are you trying to pass the blame onto me? You're just trying to blame me for something you caused. Stop blaming others and take responsibility for your own actions.
I never blamed others. Sarah has been my everything from the moment she was born. She is a gift from God, whether she's a child with developmental disabilities or not. She is the best gift I've ever gotten. I'm thankful for her every day. So, stop talking about her or the responsibilities and change the subject. Since when was it? Since when were you cheating on me behind my back? Didn't you have the decency to wait at least until the funeral was over? Why did you have to bring her to my father's funeral?
Why do you want to know? What are you going to do about it? Are you going to divorce me or something? Now your father has passed away. Are you sure you're ready to be an orphan after getting a divorce? Are you trying to make Sarah grow up without a father like you who struggled to grow up without a mother?
A dad like you who's so despicable and didn't even bother to stop his disgusting behavior with another woman in front of his daughter doesn't have to exist. I'm saying a dad who's not ashamed of showing such behavior in front of his daughter doesn't have to exist. Actually, she'll be better off without someone like you.
What did you say?
She told me everything. She happened to have eye contact with you, but you pretended not to see her and then continued to kiss that bitch in front of her. Why did you have to do that? Pretending not to see her and knowing that she already saw everything. Didn't you consider the pain and confusion she would feel? Are you still lying about it and pretending it didn't happen when she witnessed everything?
Do you trust a single word spoken by a kid with developmental disabilities? Are you that stupid? Now I can tell that her disabilities came from you. I never knew you were that stupid. Then it's a marriage fraud because you never told me you had mental disabilities.
I'm so shocked that I can't even speak. After all this, you're now accusing me of being retarded and committing marriage fraud? Sarah may have a developmental disability, but she doesn't make things up out of nowhere. How dare you give my precious 9-year-old daughter a painful wound that she'll never forget? I will never forgive you for this.
Do you still not realize that it's all your fault? You only cared about Sarah and your father's illness, so I had no choice but to seek comfort from another woman because I was so lonely. It's not wrong for me to seek the attention, comfort, and love that you couldn't give me from another woman, is it? It's like going to an orthopedic doctor when my shoulder, back, or legs hurt. I just happened to meet a woman who filled the void in my heart and my need for love. Don't you even understand such a thing as my wife? You should have paid more attention to me. Everything happened because you were negligent about me. I told you to look at yourself before blaming others.
Are you blaming me for your infidelity? Who's the one that just ate and watched TV and played games and refused to even have a conversation with me? What was that again? You felt empty and wanted love? Do you think I didn't feel the same way? I also wanted comfort and love just like you did. But when I tried to fill that void for you, did you ever try to accept it? Who was the one that wouldn't even look at me or say a word when you came home and just ate the food I prepared for you and watched TV and played games? Are you trying to deny your own actions and blame it all on me?
You were gonna fill me up? Oh, don't make me laugh. I have my own fantasies about women. Even if I'm starving, I don't have so much of an appetite that will make me eat anything in my sight. I'm sorry that I'm not physically attracted to a shrunken, skinny body without curves on withered skin. You have a face covered in wrinkles, freckles, and fatigue, and you wear loose and shabby clothes all the time. I'm sorry that I'm not physically attracted to your pitiful, plain, and lowly woman like you.
Hold on. What on earth are you babbling about so excitedly? Do you honestly think that your lack of involvement in parenting and household chores has nothing to do with my weight loss? If you had been more proactive in helping out around the house, maybe I wouldn't have had to become the shrunken, skinny body without any curves. It's not like I enjoy looking like a walking skeleton, you know? And don't even get me started on the fact that I'm basically running this entire household on my own. Taking care of a sick child is hard enough as it is, but when you add in all the other responsibilities like taking care of your parents, cooking, cleaning, and everything else, it's no wonder I haven't been able to gain any weight. Yet here you are acting like you have no idea what's going on. Oh, and let's not forget about the fact that we're both getting older. Did you really think that you could just pop a beauty pill and magically maintain the same appearance you had 15 years ago? Newsflash, that's not how it works. Look in the mirror and know your place. Do you think all the nonsense you just said justifies your infidelity? Did you actually believe everything you said makes sense?
Infidelity? If anything, staying married to you is infidelity to her. Don't you dare insult my love with such vulgar words just because you find it hard to listen to. Falling in love is not a crime, especially when life feels suffocating and bleak. It's the first time in a long while that I felt butterflies in my stomach. She fills my emptiness and gives me a love that no one else in this world can. Don't all men experience this kind of love at least once in their lifetime? I mean, don't we all need to experience this kind of love? Once my heart's battery is fully charged with love, I was gonna stop. So why couldn't you wait patiently instead of foolishly creating this mess? Is there anything good that comes out of bickering with each other? Haven't you heard the saying, 3 years of deafness, 3 years of blindness for married couples who spend their entire lives together? If we're going to be together for the rest of our lives, wouldn't it be wiser for you to embrace your husband with your broad mind, pretend to be deaf or blind to certain things, and move on with a forgiving heart? You ran towards me like this, looking for a fight, but what good does it do? Won't you be the only one who becomes more miserable in the end?
Are you talking about a century ago? Why should I endure and pretend not to see such a dirty sight when I'm perfectly capable of everything? Do you even bother yourself to take care of Sarah or do household chores? You're not needed anyway. Or rather, it will be better if you were not here. Sarah and I would be better off without you. Do you have any idea how hard it is for me to raise someone else's grown-up son, let alone my own sick baby? I don't understand why you're so confidently talking to me when all you know how to do is eat, sleep, and use the bathroom when you're in your 40s. Take this opportunity to divorce me and meet as many women as you want to satisfy your desires. Go back to your mother and stay with her, who still quarrels with me about losing her son to me. It's for your own good, so hurry up and find your way out of here.
That sounds like a plan. We should go through the property division sooner than later to make that happen, shouldn't we? Hand me half of what your father left. It'll be about $500,000, right? I'm gonna divorce you as fast as today, as long as you give me that money.
You've got to be kidding me. You think even a dime of that is going to you? Why would a complete stranger like you covet my family's property? Your greed is so excessive that it's disgusting. Can you please be more appropriate?
Didn't Jerry always say that a son-in-law is also a son? He said he considered me as his own son. I'm entitled to the property because I'm his son. He thanked me 1,000,000 times for being responsible for his daughter and granddaughter, so this is how he should repay me. You didn't forget how grateful he was to me, did you?
I don't think so. He didn't like his son-in-law because he knew how you were to me and Sarah. So he was just trying to flatter you, hoping his words would make you a decent human being. You're incredibly stupid for not even understanding the meaning behind his words. By the way, I met with the lawyer this morning. He informed me that my dad wrote a will a long time ago stating all of his assets are to be passed down only to me. How much of a poor and insufficient son-in-law must you have been for him to have drawn such a clear line and guarded me and his assets against you so perfectly? I'm crying again at my dad's deep love for his unworthy daughter. I may have been an insufficient daughter, but my father was a wonderful father until the very end of his life.
Damn it! He really did hit the nail on the head like a sly fox. All this time, Jerry had been sweet-talking me, calling my name with a smile and complimenting me, but behind my back, he was up to no good, huh? As they say, you can know the path of a snake in the grass, but you can't know what's in a person's heart. It was amazingly correct. I had no idea he would stab me in the back. How dirty and despicable.
Hey, I'm the one who's supposed to say that to your ugly face. Don't you dare speak ill of him with your treacherous, despicable, and contemptible mouth. You haven't bothered to pay him a visit even once during his long time of illness, have you? Who the hell do you think you are talking about getting stabbed in the back? My father should be the one who wasn't able to close his eyes peacefully because he was worried about his daughter and granddaughter. It was such a relief that he was able to see the true side of you and wrote a will a long time ago. If he'd not done that, he wouldn't have been able to close his eyes even in the afterlife because he felt so unfair.
Okay then, we don't get a divorce then. We're still legally married if we don't get a divorce, which means I have rights to your father's assets along with you. I'll stop cheating and seeing other women and be faithful to you and Sarah. That's what you want, right? Happy now? Then your father will peacefully go to heaven or whatever without worrying about anything. Isn't that the least good you can do for him?
Why are you such a parasite? I know you love money so much, but please preserve dignity like any human should do. I'm saying I want to get rid of you. Don't you understand English? How much simpler do I have to explain it to an adult in his 40s? I'm saying I want to break up with you, who doesn't know how to help or doesn't have the willingness to help with household chores or childcare. I'm saying I don't want to live with you anymore, who never loved his own daughter, but showed her things that shouldn't be shown. I'm saying I don't even want to talk to you anymore, you who only knows how to eat, sleep, drink, and cheat. But I don't know why you don't know when to step away. How much longer should I go on before you understand? How much more miserable do you have to become before you give up?
Let me give you a piece of advice. Don't rely solely on Jerry's assets like a fool. Do you need to experience how miserable your life will be as a widow raising a developmentally disabled daughter for the rest of your life? Do you think you can live with just $1 million until the day you die? You might end up being scammed and lose everything. Do you think someone who has been a mom and a housewife for the past 10 years can manage that money well? $1 million is not as much money as you think. Do you understand?
I have a lot more than you do, so keep your lectures to yourself, okay? Stop with the nonsense and go home and pack your stuff right frickin' now. I'm gonna sell the house that my dad bought for me, and I'm gonna move into his place with Sarah. You should run to your mom's arms since you're not welcome with me or Sarah anymore. Ask your mom to hold you warmly and tightly as you feel empty and hungry for love, okay? The car you have been having filthy stuff with your mistress is what my dad bought me. So I want you to drag her out of my car and hand the keys to me immediately. I don't care who she is and how she ended up with you. Just get her out of my car. For the inside of my car that you two damaged, I'll get the estimates and file for compensation for damages tomorrow. I'll also file for alimony for the dirty adultery you committed, so be prepared for it.
Oh no. Oh, why did things turn out like this, honey? Maybe I was crazy. I must have done everything wrong, and I'll make sure something like this never happens again. I'll go back to the funeral right now and greet the guests properly and send Jerry off to heaven with sincerity. Please forgive me. I'm begging on my knees for you to forgive me.
Don't even think about coming back to the funeral. I'll have my cousins beat the crap out of you. After what happened, I got what I wanted, a divorce from my husband and custody of my daughter. My ex-husband willingly gave up the custody of Sarah, saying he never needed or wanted such a girl with developmental disabilities in the first place. Seeing his shameless face made me relieved that I could divorce him before it was too late. Considering the fact that my daughter has more sensitivity and fears than normal children, she must have been emotionally shocked and hurt by what she witnessed. Therefore, we agreed that there would be no visitation between Sarah and her dad for a while. It's bittersweet that it was easy for us to agree on no visitation between Sarah and my ex-husband, because he didn't want to see her anyway. I am receiving child support regularly, though. On the other hand, I'm still doing my best for my daughter's treatment. I started working part-time as a cashier at a grocery store because I got bored staying at home while she was at school. For the happiness of my daughter and myself, I'm working with a smile today, too.
Hey Donna, I just finished work. Are you free right now?
Oh, you're already finished work? You're off early today, aren't you?
I guess it's a bit early, yeah. How about you? Are you done with work?
Yep, I'm all done for the day.
Nice. It sounds like things aren't super busy over in your department. That's good for a change, huh?
Yeah, right now it's not too bad. It's probably going to pick up and get a lot more busy from next week, though. I've got to enjoy this while it lasts.
I guess human resources does tend to get busy around this time of year, huh? Especially since you're in charge of hiring for our company, right?
Yeah, exactly. But it's not too bad, honestly. Lately, we've been doing a lot of hiring out of universities. Mostly fresh grads who want to enter the business world. You wouldn't believe some of the prospects we have this year. I swear they get sharper and sharper every year. Not to say that everyone's a perfect candidate.
Oh, are you referring to that one you told me about?
I might have mentioned something about it once before. You know, not everyone is as qualified as we might like. You know, when you interview that many people, it's only natural that not everyone is a perfect candidate. Anyways, sorry about going on about my work. Did you have something to do today?
Yeah, I've got to do something after this. It's not work, but it's kind of related to work. Well, actually, pretty closely related to work.
Oh yeah? What's that?
I'm gonna head out for drinks with someone from our company.
Someone? Why are you being so secretive? Who is it?
It's actually your dad. I wasn't gonna tell you because I thought you might be embarrassed or something. Is that okay, though?
My dad? Why are you going for drinks with him?
I was planning on asking you ahead of time, but seeing as he's my boss, he kind of asked me on the spot. I'm not gonna say no to an invitation like that, especially considering that we're getting married.
Oh, so he asked you today at work? Oh my god, why does my dad have to bother you when you're already so busy? Oh well, not that I really mind. It's a good sign at least.
Yeah, basically. Besides, today wasn't a super busy day or anything, so we thought it would be a good chance to sneak off a bit early.
Well, I can't say I'm really surprised. He does seem to like you quite a bit. Even with me, he always seems to mention you. He thinks you're great at our company and sees a lot of promise in you. That's what he told me anyway.
What, really? I didn't know really what he thought of me. I guess, now that I come to think about it, he does seem to come around to talk to me quite often.
You couldn't tell? I'm pretty sure he likes you even more than me.
Alright, let's not go overboard here. To be honest, I did find out some things about you from him too, Donna.
What? Hold on. Is my dad sharing embarrassing stories about me with my future husband? Oh my god, can it get more embarrassing than that?
Oh, don't worry, it's nothing too bad. Just stuff you did when you were a moody teenager and stuff.
What? That's insane that he would share details about my life to you. I'm gonna have to give him a talking to about this.
Trust me, he cares for you and loves you dearly. You don't have anything to worry about. But since we decided to get married, he's been wanting to get me out for drinks to get to know me. Probably about once a week or so, he'll invite me out.
What? Once a week? Wow, that's quite persistent.
I think he's trying to prepare me before we actually tie the knot. He tells me a lot about you, about marriage in general, all sorts of things.
Oh my god, really? That's like so embarrassing. He doesn't need to tell you about all that.
No, it's fine. Actually, it's helpful. He just really cares about you, Donna. Also, I'm gonna be a member of the family, so there's a lot to talk about. Think about it. I'm gonna be his son-in-law, so he's taking extra care to make sure I know everything.
You don't need to know everything.
The more I know, the better. See, it's quite a big deal marrying into your family, Donna. I don't just want to be seen as some gold digger.
Gold digger? Who's gonna think that? Besides, isn't my dad the only one whose opinion really matters? He's the one who calls the shots in that company anyway, right?
Well, that might be true, but basically I'm hearing it around the office. But that's true. Your dad really is the one who I need to impress the most.
What? Who's saying that? Don't tell me it's that Jerry guy, because if it is, I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind.
Don't go around chasing people with a pitchfork. It's really fine. I'm pretty sure it's all in good fun too. I probably shouldn't say who's saying it specifically, but some of the guys in my department tease me about it. They wouldn't say it in front of you, obviously, but they don't have any filter when it's just me.
That's not very nice, even if it is a joke. I wish that they'd keep their mouths shut and focus on their own performance.
It is what it is. Anyways, I think that your dad might have noticed too, which is why he's trying extra hard to make me feel included. Your dad might be pretty strict as a boss, but he's actually a really nice guy. He even said if I have anything I'm worried about, I can tell him. Anything about life, work, business, marriage, buying a condo. I might just take him up on that offer.
Go ahead. I'm glad to hear that the two of you seem to be getting along anyway. I guess he wouldn't be inviting you out every week if you weren't making a good impression on him.
Yeah, I'm super glad about that too. As long as I don't say anything stupid over drinks with him tonight.
You'll be fine, trust me. He was super happy when he heard that we would be getting married. He said I'll finally have a son, whatever that means.
Oh, well, it should be fine then. Thanks for your reassuring words, Donna. You're always the one to calm me down when I'm feeling stressed out.
You're the same for me, Liam. I don't know what I'd do without you. Oh, I just want to get married already.
Me too, Donna. Hey, we've just got a little bit further to go before the big ceremony. As long as we keep doing what we're doing, everything is gonna be fine.
Yeah, I totally agree. Don't forget, Liam, we've got a meeting tomorrow with the wedding company. I think after that we'll be able to get a better idea of how everything is gonna go.
I remember, don't worry. Man, it feels like it's taken forever just to get up to this point. It's crazy that the wedding ceremony is just around the corner.
I know, right? Hey, have fun tonight, okay? Don't stress too much. Oh, by the way, are you gonna be staying over at my place tonight?
Yeah, probably. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, awesome. I'll text you when I'm gonna be arriving, alright?
Sounds good. Talk to you then. Hey, Liam, are you there?
Yep, I'm here. What's up?
Oh, I had something kind of urgent come up and I wanted to talk to you about it.
Urgent? Oh yeah? What is it?
I got a message from Belle Davis. She's saying that there was some issue with a condo you were looking at. She said she wanted to talk to you about something. Do you know anything about that?
Mrs. Davis? Why would she contact you?
Apparently she tried to contact you a few times but wasn't able to get through to you. She said you booked an appointment at NT Real Estate for tomorrow. Is that true? I guess Mrs. Davis just thought I was coming along with you too and decided to contact me.
Oh, well, I was meaning to talk to you about that.
So, you were planning to go and look at condos by yourself? You know that we're both going to be the ones living in it, right? It would be a bit strange if you just chose one that you wanted.
No, it's nothing like that, Donna. It might sound kind of dumb, but I was trying to give you a nice surprise.
Huh? A surprise?
See, remember I said how we could order the furniture that we wanted in advance? Well, I arranged to get a catalog so that we could go through it and choose the pieces we like. I was gonna go through it with you tomorrow too. I probably should have told Mrs. Davis what we were thinking of doing. Sorry about that.
Oh, is that what it was about? In that case, I'm sorry I reacted to that. I wasn't sure what was going on.
No worries, it's probably better in the long run if we do all these things together anyhow. Alright, well then why don't we change the appointment so that we can both go?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, great. I'll call Mrs. Davis to apologize too. She must have been super confused with the miscommunication. I'll be sure to tell her about the new appointment plan too.
Perfect. Thanks, Liam. It's going to be fun to see what kind of furniture they have. Woohoo! Talk to you soon.
Thanks, Donna. Talk soon. Donna, I'm super sorry. I got a message just now from Belle Davis. She said something came up and she won't be able to see us today. Not to mention, I've got a bit of stuff to do today as well.
Oh, really? All right, no problem. Let me know when she's free to meet another time, okay?
Sure, I will. I'm really sorry about this.
No worries.
Daisy, I'm just about there.
Huh? Liam, is someone using your phone?
Did you oversleep again? Remember? Today was the day we're gonna go and tour the new condo.
What? This is the first I've heard of this. And what do you mean by Daisy?
What? I told you yesterday. I said we're going to our new love nest.
Love nest? When did you say that?
I said it yesterday. Don't tell me that you don't remember. Come on, it's fine. This is important, Days. You've got to come, okay?
Liam, you're acting like really weird. Love nest? Oh, now I think I remember. Oh yeah, you might have said something like that.
Gosh, you really are forgetful, aren't you? Anyways, things are happening fast. The wedding is only in a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It feels like it's been a while since we met, doesn't it? God, I'm so looking forward to seeing you, Daisy.
Again, what's this about Daisy? Are you okay?
Oh, I'm totally fine. It's you who I'm worried about.
Huh?
Anyway, we don't have much time. We gotta get going to see this new place. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Forget about that, I'm fine. Sorry?
Alright, if you say so. Anyways, if you don't come today, we're gonna run into trouble after this wedding. You know that, right?
What do you mean by trouble?
Well, we gotta find a place to live before April. We need a love nest to start living in when we get married. We gotta find the perfect place for me and you, Daisy.
Huh? What do you mean by tough? Can you please explain this to me?
Think about it. If I move in after marriage, it's gonna get messy real quick. Finding a place with you beforehand would give us an easy way out. Then, when the divorce goes through, I'll have a place to start my life with you. You understand at least that much, don't you?
Oh, I guess that is true.
You get it? I gotta say, Daisy, you really are out of it, aren't you? I'll forgive you, but just because you're cute, okay?
Huh? All right, Liam, whatever you say.
Anyway, weren't you the one to suggest moving to the place more out of the way? That way we'd have a place to go after the divorce goes through. It'll be a clean getaway.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I remember now. So, as long as you can pull off the divorce with no one catching on, it'll be all in the clear, is that right?
Exactly. First priority is getting out of the marriage, but not before I lock down that high position in the company. Not a bad plan if I say so myself.
So, what kind of high position are you aiming for? Manager, some kind of supervisor?
President. See, once I get married, I'll be able to get in good with the president and take his job. The company will fall right into my hands.
Oh, so that's the whole plan. Wow, that sounds exciting.
Yeah, right now you've got to be patient, but just know that you're the one I'm doing this for, Daisy. After all is said and done, you and I are going to be together. That's what I'm doing all of this for.
Liam, thank you so much. Thanks for telling me everything. I'm just gonna message my dad now.
Huh? Your dad? Oh my God, is this Donna? Donna, I was just joking about all of that. Come on, Donna, you know I wasn't serious about all of that, right? You know I've always been a joker at heart. It was all a stupid joke. I can explain. Please, just answer me. Hey, Donna, I've got to talk to you. Please, just listen to me.
Oh, if it isn't Liam the liar. That was quite the performance the other day. I'm sure you're gonna say something to try and save your ass now. May I ask who Daisy is?
No, Donna, you've got it all twisted. You have to understand. All of that yesterday, it was all a big misunderstanding. Trust me, if you can give me a chance, I'll clear it all up.
Oh, it was just a big misunderstanding, huh? What part of it was a misunderstanding?
Well, not really a misunderstanding, more like a practical joke, I guess. Yeah, it was totally a joke.
It was all a joke, huh? Well, there's a bit of information that I could divulge from everything that you sent me. I'm really not sure what is true anymore. I guess my trust in you is somewhere in the gray zone.
Gray zone? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, things could either turn out good or bad, but right now we don't really know, so let's call it gray. Nice idea, right?
What do you mean things could go bad? Nothing's gonna go bad at all. Trust me, I'll sort all of this out.
You want me to trust you? Excuse me, but what should I exactly trust about you after those sketchy messages you were sending the other night? Like, I feel like I don't know who I'm even talking to anymore. It's like you have some kind of split personality disorder or something.
Listen, I said I can explain. You can't just go jumping to conclusions, okay? I said it was a joke, and I'll explain to you exactly what it was about. It was actually really stupid anyway.
Oh, yeah? I think instead of asking you, I might have to do a bit of research on my own. You know, just to make sure, to get out of this gray zone we find ourselves in.
Again with the gray zone thing. So, if gray's unsure, what the hell are black and white supposed to be?
Innocent and guilty. Simple, isn't it?
Listen, it's actually really rude of you not to believe me. Going off and trying to research about me on your own? That kind of just rubs me the wrong way. We should be building trust together, seeing as we're just about to get married, right?
I'd like to know the whole story before we go ahead with anything like that.
Anything like that? We've been planning this, Donna. Listen, if White is innocent or whatever, I'm totally innocent. Everything I'm saying is firmly in the white zone. You can trust me.
Gosh, I just can't get that name Daisy out of my head. Like, that's really what paints this picture a lot blacker. Makes you seem pretty damn guilty if I do think about it. Like, any way I think of it, writing all that off as a joke seems pretty ridiculous. Who would actually say something like that as a joke? Yeah, your case is getting more black by the minute.
Donna, hold up. You're just jumping to conclusions again. It wasn't serious what I was saying then. I knew I was talking to you, of course.
That wasn't even all you said either. You were going on about taking over the company. Oh, and ousting my dad from the president's seat? Is that stuff all in the white zone too? Totally innocent?
I was talking big because it was a joke. It was supposed to be a big exaggeration. That's what makes it funny.
Funny? It was not funny in the least. Frankly, I can't even believe that you put me through this stress so close to our wedding. I was so sure that I wanted to marry you. Of course, now that I think about it, there were some other warning signs. But that chat we had yesterday really got me thinking. Really had me second-guessing this whole plan.
Come on, Donna, listen.
Listen? Listen to what? You haven't said one thing to try and explain this whole thing. Do you want me to bring up the messages you sent? I can post them here again if you want.
That's not necessary. Okay, I'll level with you and tell you what's going on. Though it may have seemed like I may have been scheming something, it was nothing like that. See, my plan is to get married with you, then move up in your company if there is a chance. In no situation am I gonna force my way up and try and take over the company. For one, that's ridiculous, and also, I respect your father way too much for that.
Is that so? And what about the mention of divorce? By the sound of it, it seemed like you were gonna fake a marriage to me, take over the company, then run away to someone named Daisy. Oh my god, I can't believe I almost fell for something like that. Sorry, Liam, but the more I think about it, the more and more black your story becomes.
I know it sounds kind of fishy, but Daisy isn't even a real person. I thought that I could give you a cute name and make up a kind of fantasy for us to fill. That way, we could be able to have a bit of fun before our serious married life starts. You know what I mean? I know, it was totally stupid.
All right, Liam. Just because our relationship is so closely tied to the company, unfortunately, it could have lingering effects at work as well. So I'll tell you what's going to happen. Starting on Monday, you're going to be monitored at work. A member of HR is going to contact you and let you know what information you need to provide. Oh, don't worry, it's not going to be with me.
Donna, you don't have to do all of this. This is way too much.
Then an investigation will take place with the collected information. Due to circumstances, it seems like the information collection has already started. I'm pretty sure they've found some juicy tidbits too.
What? What type of investigation? And for what?
I'm very excited myself to see what does turn up in this investigation. Don't worry, Liam. If your story really is in the white zone, they'll find out. They're professionals.
What the hell, Donna? Are these guys the cops?
You'll find out everything in due time. For now, I'll just say so long, ex-fiancé.
Donna, be reasonable. Come on, you're not gonna call off our whole marriage plan just because of this, are you? That's really crazy. You don't even realize.
I'm very serious, Liam.
Then what am I gonna tell my parents? And your father? Does he already know?
Oh, I'm pretty sure they know what's going on. Your parents are in the loop too, so don't worry.
You told my parents? Honestly, Donna, that's nuts. I'm serious. This is getting out of hand.
Well, I better go for now, Liam. Enjoy your Sunday. Good luck on Monday.
Daisy? Daisy, are you there?
Oh, I think you've mistaken me for someone else again. This isn't Daisy.
No, I knew it was you. Hi, Donna.
Hi. You really think that doing anything now is going to help anything? The damage has been done.
Hold on, Donna, I have to ask you something. I know things have been rocky lately, but you're the only one that I can ask about this.
So you've sunken down so low that now you're begging to your ex-fiancé to help you out. What is it that helpless little Liam needs now?
It's actually not about me, it's about Daisy. See, I know that she's part of this, but she really didn't do anything to deserve blame. My only request is that you don't try to smear her name. She's still young, and she still wants to build a career. That would be difficult if she were to pick up a bad reputation.
So you're saying the person behind the president's daughter's engagement being called off is not to blame? This Daisy, she knew the situation, didn't she? By the way, you were texting her. It sounded like she knew the entire plan. You told her.
Well, I actually told you. That was my first mistake. But I'm serious. Daisy didn't do anything wrong, so you should let her off the hook, alright?
She's old enough to make her own choices, Liam. She's an adult. Although I heard she's still a university student. You really like him young, don't you, Liam?
She's not even that young. She's in her 4th year already. She's due to graduate this year. I don't want her to get in any trouble from this. I feel terrible for getting her involved in this.
Oh, so you feel terrible for her? How about me? The person who you promised to marry, then cheated on and double-crossed.
Yeah, well, I feel terrible about that too.
How about that job that you tried to set Daisy up with? That was certainly a sly move, wasn't it? Get your mistress in the company so you can cheat on her right under your fiancé's nose?
That's not the reason I tried to introduce her to the company. Listen, she's actually really diligent. She's a super hard worker too. She would fit in great there, so I thought I would let her know about the open position.
Oh, I'm sure that was totally the reason why. I gotta level with you, Liam. I thought you were a bit smarter than this. You know, my father was ready to move you up in the company. He really had a liking for you. A soft spot, you could say. You couldn't do any wrong in his eyes. But then you try to get your new girlfriend a position at the company when you're already engaged. You really messed up big time there, stupid.
I truly thought you would be a good fit in the company. She has very promising experience from her years at university. She's done a lot of good volunteer experience that would be an asset to our company.
Oh, yeah? So much you'd be willing to put your reputation on the line and write a recommendation for her? Because that's what you did. You totally ignored the requirements for that position.
Requirements?
Yeah, such as having 2 years work experience in the financial sector, experience in sales in a hectic environment. You recommended someone without any of those necessary skills. So much so that the entire HR team were thinking something fishy was going on.
I based my recommendation on potential. In my eyes, she seems like someone who would excel if given the right opportunity. And how can you disapprove of that? You don't know unless you try, right?
Potential, huh? Well, I did look into some of her academic history. A lot of it required some digging, but it's a normal part of the hiring process.
Digging for what?
Well, I'm not sure if you knew, but her grades were not anything special, and she missed a whole lot of classes. She missed so many classes that she was even close to failing her 2nd year. Oh, and wasn't she working as a stripper?
Hold on, where did you get this information from, Donna? None of this is supposed to be part of the hiring process research. Maybe academic record, but this is ridiculous.
Job history is also very important. Her name is registered at a strip club as an employee. You knew about that.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't work on stage. She just helps out with drinks and things like that.
And you still thought she had a lot of potential to work at our company. That's experience, but I wouldn't call it relevant experience.
I know it looks bad, but I'm telling you, she's a really sweet girl. She would be great for our company. I really feel that.
You're not winning any points with me, buddy. Like, are you seriously trying to convince your ex that your current lover is a great person? How backwards is that?
How did you find all of this out, Donna? And in such short time? It makes no sense.
Well, it kind of started when you tried to get Daisy hired into our company. See, one of our HR staff, Lizzie, she was in charge of that. She looked into Daisy's history and everything. But that's not when she noticed something was up. She actually saw you meeting her after work one time.
What? No, that's not possible. And where could that have been?
In the parking lot, she was waiting for you to get off work. As soon as you saw her, you told her to get in your car. Lizzie saw the whole thing, Liam.
Oh, I guess I did kind of mess up there.
Yep, you sure did. Then it was obvious that the recommendation was purely favoritism, with nothing related to ability at all. And the whole situation did smell like cheating. Those were Lizzie's words, not mine.
Oh my God, why would Lizzie go and do that? That's none of her business. She shouldn't go around snooping on everyone. That's an invasion of my privacy. And even going so far as to write up an investigation about it? Like, come on.
Well, it all kind of heated up after I got those weird text messages from you. Lizzie had mentioned that thing about Daisy to me before, so the name rang a bell.
Damn, things really did backfire, didn't they? I can't believe it. But you know what, Donna? At the end of the day, I'm still a damn good worker. This company could really use my skills in a lot of areas, which had me thinking, why don't I transfer to another branch? You know, still be under the umbrella of the company, but just get a fresh working environment. That would be best for everybody, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I agree. A new work environment is a good idea.
Right? Great. I'm glad we're on the same page about this. Just which branch do you think would take me?
Why don't you try a hamburger shop? Oh, or that cafe down the street that all the college students go to? You can pick up your next girlfriend there.
Donna, I'm not messing around here. I really want to keep working in this company. I know that my skills would be useful. I just want to be somewhere where I can breathe and not be under constant supervision.
Liam, you're done here. You try to marry me, steal the company from my father, sneak in your stripper girlfriend, and then divorce me. My dad is the president. He found out about everything, and you're not going to have a job here anymore.
What? On what grounds? I didn't do anything illegal.
A steep drop in work performance, ill-advised hiring practices. Oh, I'm sure there's more.
Donna, please, it doesn't need to end like this. There's a better way, trust me.
Trust you? After all that? You are actually crazy, Liam. Good luck in the future. I'm glad that I will never ever see you again. Bye-bye, backstabber.
Donna, no, wait. What's gonna happen with the job? You have to tell me.
Following those events, Lizzie was given a promotion at the company and was able to take over a lot of the work that Liam had been doing. Thankfully for the company, Lizzie's presence meant that Liam was not missed at all, and Donna's father was pleased with the new direction things were taking. After the engagement between Liam and myself fell through, it was clear that I needed a fresh start. Despite my father's pushing to find a new marriage partner, I decided to take some me time and focus on work. After the wedding plans fell through, my father and I arranged a meeting with a lawyer to discuss legal action that could be taken against Liam. With that lawyer's advice, we were able to put together a lawsuit and demanded that Liam cover all of the costs related to the wedding that the two were planning. It turned out to be a lot more than I thought. I'm not sure what Liam is doing now, as I've blocked him on all my social media. And as long as his check keeps coming in every month, there's no reason I need to contact him. That's one idiot my life is better off without. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. Bye!